I'm Sonia Plato, and I am the Chief Executive Officer for Horizons Community Learning CIC, which has been running as a community learning organisation for 20 years now, but only in the last year has it become independent and formed itself as a community interest company. It works across Hastings St Leonards, and it provides free adult learning for people in social housing and other areas of deprivation in Hastings St Leonards. And its aim is really to encourage people to achieve their potential, to think about their futures, to help them plan it, and to give them guidance, support, advice and learning. But one of the key things that we seek to address is the barriers to learning. So we have non-traditional learners, by which I mean people who may have had a poor experience of learning before, lack confidence, maybe had a difficult life before they came to Horizons. And a lot of it is through word of mouth, through others encouraging others to learn. And our goal really is to create learning communities, to try and create a demand for learning within communities that will be actually relevant to their own needs. So we're a responsive and a community development organisation.
My name is Chris Sanders. I manage the community learning programme for the WEA in Sussex. I work primarily along the coastal strip. I first started working with Horizons on a Women in Health project which was funded through the National Lottery. And we had a remit to run 4 or 5 courses, but out of running those courses there was such enthusiasm for them that people wanted more, and they wanted to develop the skills that they were learning in Women in Health, that we put on progression courses. Over the years the programme has grown considerably. We now do a lot of literacy and numeracy courses. We do some English for speakers of other languages, IT, we do some personal development courses, and we do arts courses, creative writing courses. WA got national funding in 2008, I think it was, to run a Take Part programme which was around promoting active citizenship. And we did a lot of work with Horizons around kind of community development skills, community engagement, and we put on a course around enabling people to become learning champions, to advocate for learning and to develop skills to support learning in their community.
My name's Paula Lambe, and I came to Horizons probably about 5 years ago as a student. Wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Someone suggested going back to learning, which terrified me. So I started an easy course. It wasn't a WEA, it was a Float in Heaven course. And that sort of gave me the confidence and the idea that there was something else out there that I could sort of have a shot at. And I went from there on to an English GCSE course and maths. So I passed the English and the maths, and that gave me, it came to an end. I thought, well, now what do I do? I didn't want to give up learning. I knew there was something else there that I needed. And then the door sort of opened for volunteering. That gave me the idea that I could get involved more, not just in Horizons, but with other things going on in the community. And it was great to be able to just go out and speak to people and let them know that there was somewhere they could go, and they didn't have to already have lots of qualifications to be able to come in or have lots of money. And say to them, look, I did it, and if I can do it, basically anybody could do it. And that's sort of, it's carried on from there. It's opened up from that. I joined the Friends of Horizons committee and the volunteer. So we do a lot of fundraising, and we help towards our certificate day, Christmas or spring fairs. And it's just about getting other people involved and getting something done and getting the awareness up. And the volunteer, and then we decided to start a reception because there wasn't one, and the phones constantly ringing, people couldn't get through, people's work was interrupted. And so somewhere along the line, I don't know whose idea it was, but we started off with about 5 or 6 receptionists, and we have about 8 now, and we work a little shift that suits everybody. And so far it's ticking over nicely, and we've been doing that for about 2 years. With the volunteering, it started as a volunteer support tutor. And that gave me the idea, could I do this? Would it be fun? Can I actually help somebody? And I really enjoyed it, and I was lucky enough then to have an interview to work as a support tutor. So that's about a year and a half ago now, and I've loved every minute of that. So getting into the chance to go on a petals course was, I suppose, what swung it really. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and it was just a case that this opportunity came up, and I was like, do I do this? Why would I want to do this? And I thought, well, give it a go, see where it leads. And I'm glad I did, because like I said, it's opened up everything for me now.
Yeah.
You know, what for tutor support and now tutoring myself.
Yeah.
I was offered to do a cooking class. I'm not a chef, I'm not a great cook, but I do enjoy cooking. I've been cooking for years for my family, friends. I love food. And it's nice to be able to pass it on to somebody and get them to enjoy food just as much, and find out that there are, you know, they walk into a shop, they see something, I don't know what to do with that, and then suddenly they find out what to do with it, and it's, you know, it's just passing on that little bit of knowledge and hope that they enjoy it. At the end of teaching my first block of cooking, it was 5 weeks at the end, and I said to all the students, you know, what you're going to follow on and do next, what would you like to do, how have you enjoyed it? And then I looked up to them and said, right, that's the first time I ever ran a course. And they were all quite shocked. I thought I'd been doing it for years, so I thought, well, obviously I've done something right.